welcome back to my channel, Rue's Life. So I am now starting in the polytunnel to transplant some of the seedlings that I've got going. They're hardly seedlings now, they're all really quite nice established plants, but they're getting too big for their pots. So I'm going to start planting them into the places that I want them to stay and grow and fruit. So I will show you what I'm doing. So here I've got the one runner bean that grew in this pot, and I'm going to plant it alongside the one runner bean that grew in that pot. So there were 2 beans planted per stick, so there were 6 in all, and I think there were 2 or 3 in here, but 2 have grown and they're looking quite good. This one's actually a nice specimen, so it might as well go along with its friend over there. I've got some good looking cucumbers, so they're going to go into one of these pots here so they can grow upwards. I'll probably move the chairs from over here, and then I can push them into the corner, and then I can put more support across the back as they grow. And then these tomatoes as well will go into one of these pots as well. So as I say, I can always rearrange this corner. And then I have just planted in this bed, which, if you remember, this was the hugelkultur bed, and there I've just planted some more rhubarb chard and some spring onion there, and then I'm actually going to try putting the courgette in here. I wasn't actually going to do courgette in here. My sister advised against it. She has a polytunnel. Had a polytunnel. She's actually moved and she has a big greenhouse now, but she said they didn't do so well because of the condensation. But you know, I open it up every day. It's not as condensation-y, I find, from now onwards through the warmer months. It's more when you've got it sort of warm inside and cold outside. I find the two cold air hitting the polytunnel when there's some warm air left inside. That's my experience anyway. Others of you may have other ideas, and please do let me know. But again, as some of you or most of you may know by now, I'm very much a suck it and see, give it a try. They were grown from seed. They didn't cost much, so if they do, they do, and if they don't, they don't. And lesson learnt, and we'll try them elsewhere. I did grow them in a this is a polytunnel, a greenhouse at my last cottage. Very successfully. We had some in the greenhouse and some outside in grow bags, and to be honest with you, there really wasn't much of a difference, so we'll give those a whirl. And then over here, I'm keeping this space here for some carrots. I have got some going here, but to be honest with you, they're left over from the tail end of sort of autumn time, so they might do, but I'm going to plant some carrots here, so I'm keeping that space. And then I've got some spinach here, which I'm going to just plant in a row there between where these onion and broad beans are and the radish. So that's the plan. I'm going to get planting. here we are, the tomatoes are in, the cucumber, I've planted the runner bean in with its little friend over there. I have, in the gap here, where I've got these little bull's blood baby beet, they're lovely for the salad leaves, I've just put a few seeds again in the gap there, so I should get a bit more of a succession. I have popped the courgettes in here. I have planted a row of spinach over here in that little gap. As I say, I'm saving that gap there for carrots. I've just put some coriander seeds in that corner. There's a tiny little space there, and I do like to use as much of the space as I can. Had a little bit of a rearrange over here now, and I have just planted some tageet, Starfire mix flowers. I think I might have the packet here. So it's just a lovely orange and yellow floral mix. I have some Californian poppy over here. It's a mixed variety, which is these, and another flower mix, La Traviata, which is this one. It's another sort of orange and yellow mix. You can sow them directly, but I haven't actually decided where they're going yet, so I thought, well, let's get them started. And then, if you remember, with the pansies that I'd planted and that germinated, they kind of germinated all hooched over to one side, so I've just put some more pansy seeds at the empty side. So yeah, nice successful bit of pottering in the polytunnel. Really pleased. I really feel as though things are progressing, and good old Facebook with its reminders popped me a little photograph up today, you know, a year ago today, and wow, what a difference this polytunnel. So this time last year we didn't have either of these two beds here, and my planting was nowhere near as ahead as it is now. There was, you know, there were trays with seedlings, but nowhere near as ahead as I am now. So yeah, that's really good to think that this year we are well ahead of the game, and everything's going beautifully. So there we are. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've had a lovely day wherever you are and whatever you're getting up to, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.